up, guys?
Come on in, have a seat, man.
How's everyone doing?
Speaker off.
Hell yeah.
So I heard you out there. You were talking about we need to bring real comedy back.
What sparked all that off? What happened?
Well, it's our favorite. So last night we have a younger audience.
Right.
We'll
Yes.
admit that.
Yes, which is fine.
Last night we had an older couple stop by, and it's probably safe to say they didn't know who we were, because they were about collectively like 2,000 years old, I think, and so they were not happy. They did not like the show. I guess they were in the back, which is great because then we can't hear them, which is great for a heckler if you want to. If you want to heckle, like probably standing, they were heckling, but like mildly heckling, where the point where we can't hear them.
What were they saying? Oh, you just mannerisms like these.
Jake, our photographer, heard it. They were basically just doing the classic thing of like, this is the new age of comedy. I can't fucking believe it.
So you're mocking them out there.
So we were making fun of them, but
gotcha. And
it got to the point where they ended up getting kicked out because they just couldn't handle. They didn't like it. And they stood up during Kurtis, he's the headliner, and they said, "You're not funny, fuck this," and then the security guard before they were able to leave, he said, "Well, hold on, you guys didn't pay your bill." Ooh. And then that really caused a kerfuffle because then he proceeded to go, "Well, no, I have a $50,000 watch on. My car costs $100,000. Yeah, these are real good piece of shit people.
These are like true Karens.
Yes. Like so the guy kind of looked like a foot, and then his wife just like, and then she looked like a foot with makeup on. Like that's the type of.
And this happened while you're on stage?
No, this happened. So I was at the merch. I had already gotten off stage. I was just at the merch table, like hanging out, and I got to watch them get kicked out.
Nice.
And he was going off like, my car's $100,000. I could buy this fucking club.
Oh my god!
This is in front of the owners there, like and the show was going great, but now everyone's looking at them.
Right now, it's a scene happening.
And it's really good when you won. You beat the comedians when the audience cheers for you to leave.
Right,
they prove their point.
Right.
Yeah. And he was saying, I got this. Like my wife has a Louis Vuitton bag. No shit, you guys are 1,000. And and then there were. And as he was leaving, he was saying how much everything costs, but he very strategically didn't tell us how much he spends in boner pills. And I think that's where he was really upset because he sees 3 younger guys
that all have stiffies.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, right. Our dicks are hard the whole show, and I think that's where he gets offended.
Yeah.
He's like, this new generation of comedy
they
gets
have
hard,
dicks and I don't.
I can't relate. So that's where we were kind of.
So there is a kind of an age gap thing going on with comedy, as according to these people. So they're saying we need
they need the old
and they're not accepting the new
guard,
guard.
You know when you see people that are like where right away that they believe in QAnon. Like that's
right.
And I think that's where the age gap is, where they were like, and they're the people who are like, this is the sensitive generation. You're
Let me just point. They don't represent us, though. We're older, and we appreciate you guys. We're glad you're here.
Because they wouldn't understand what live streaming or a podcast is. That's too new school. For
where do I set my rabbit ears to watch that shit?
Yeah, exactly. How do I change the channel? Where's the knob?
Right. But why would they even come to the show? That's what
they were babysitters.
But when you invest $2 million and to have cheeks that look 2 years younger, I think that you have nothing to do anymore.
Right.
But when people are like, they say, oh, this is you're so sensitive.
Right, yeah.
But they're the people that you would be like, you should get the vaccine and, you should, Donald Trump's no longer president. And they're like, no! Yes, he is!
Do you take offense to people saying that you're the generation that that always get the trophies and all that?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you, I have enough participation ribbons probably to kill someone. So they're not wrong about that.
Right. But does it offend you when they call you that?
No, it doesn't offend me. It's just funny because I think it's funny to be like it's all about you're the me, but then they're the generation that takes selfies under their neck. and posts everything on Facebook still.
Right,
Like
right,
the
right.
reason our generation is no longer on Facebook is because our moms
us.
fucking
Right,
ruined it.
Yeah, we
That's
ruined
right.
it.
We
Yeah.
We did.
And
we apologize for that.
I trust that you guys know how to put the phone up here.
Oh yeah, I know.
As
Yeah,
opposed-
that's the better view.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But that's and I
you
did that
guys-
all with the glasses on. Like, yeah, we're not the me generation. I have these glasses on.
So for you guys, it's YouTube, right, and Instagram and Snapchat. That's your go-to.
I think
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, that's the newest one.
Right,
But
that's the go-to for you guys.
But it's whatever your avenue is. Who cares?
Yeah, man.
But it's so funny to watch them get to be like you guys get offended. I think you to tell us how much you make. That's the most I'm upset.
Right.
When
thing.
anybody starts telling you their resume or how much they make, and then they say, I could do this, and then you know that you've won the mental game.
Exactly.
You got them.
And I'm sure you guys have met Ozzy, like one of the security guys.
Yeah.
And
Great
James.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
James
yeah,
is
great-
if
great
a
guy.
mob movie became
Yeah,
a person.
He was like,
you said that, not
I'm
us.
not sorry, James. I don't want to. Yeah. But James.
We won't be here next week.
No,
We'll
yeah.
be missing.
James was like, I got a thing about a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it just came
What are
in
you
right
gonna do?
away. It was just like everybody good, everybody, and I'm like, I've never felt more secure in a place ever. And then you meet Ozzy, and then you watch him delegate with that guy,
yeah.
and
He's a pro.
Yep.
literally he was like, I want to see your receipt, and the guy said, how about I show you my cock?
Wow.
First off, I would love to see your dick and how soft it is, but without missing a beat, Ozzy was like, I'll rip your dick off your body. And I believe it.
Wow.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
if you look at-
No mess
for
around,
sure.
Ozzy. Yeah.
That guy looks like he's ripped a few dicks off.
He says, I eat dicks like that for breakfast.
100%.
Wow, yeah, so this is crazy. This all happened last night?
This happened last night, but it was a lot of fun because we got to go, it all happened very quickly.
Yeah.
So then I went back out on after and just talked to everybody about it, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, now
That's cool.
yeah, see, that helped.
Well, and then people got to see a unique show, and then but it was a heap
And you
of
don't
fun.
get that a lot as you guys are traveling, do you?
Not a ton,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
sure
nice
there's
to
a
have
little
it.
bit
It's
of
nice
it,
to
yeah.
have it every once in a while, just to be like, oh right, we're still
I think it's kind of, to me, it's interesting when new guard meets old guard, and old guard is always never happy with the new guard. So it's
Right,
just
exactly.
always like someday you're going to be older and you're not going to like the new
Right.
guard.
Oh, I know. It's
It
coming
always
quick.
happens.
It's coming quick.
But it's always
Yes.
interesting to see that merge happening, and that was what basically happened.
100%.
Yeah, especially if the guy's like, oh, this isn't what happened to comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Right. They see somebody like
Yeah,
Kurtis.
they're not saying the N-word anymore. What's
Right.
going on
Yeah,
there?
exactly.
And they go, well, we've kind of improved as
Right,
people.
yeah. Right, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we should do that
Right,
anymore as a
great
bare
point.
minimum.
Yeah, that's
but
a great point.
but that's also just that's just old white people not having anything to do nowadays. They're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you know.
Now they just come to comedy clubs and
Yeah,
complain about
complain.
the young guys up there now just rocking the house with
Wow.
sold out shows for
But
freaking 3 days.
we're the luckiest people on planet Earth. But I can definitely feel that coming from myself. I can feel me being I had brain cancer last year, so I'm doing
Wow,
I've been
God
doing old guy
bless.
shit for
Wow, God bless you.
Hey, well,
Yeah,
thanks,
man.
Yep, it was
18 years cancer free
no
myself.
way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he's got the leg to prove
got
it.
the leg. Right
Oh, I was gonna be like, wow, that's a great party trick. That's great. I wish I could do that with my brain and just be like, yeah, I still got it.
Take it out. Look, everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I flirt.
Wow,
I was
God
like,
bless you,
"Malady,"
man.
you know.
Well, good for you, man. Good
Thank
for
you
you.
very
God
much,
bless
guys.
you, brother.
Well,
I'm glad
thank
to
you,
see
guys.
you're doing good.
I unfortunately, I probably got to get back.
Yeah,
to stage and get
showtime's in
ready.
a few minutes, but we really appreciate you
Tell
stepping
everybody
in.
where they can find you.
Oh,
out
you
there.
can. Hi, I'm Jacob Sharpe. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube. Just type in Jacob Sharpe with an E on the end, and you'll probably find it. Or you
Excellent.
type in some guy with brain cancer, and you'll probably fucking find me.
Maybe
So
when there's
sure.
more time, we'll do a Zoom or if you're in the neighborhood, come in.
Yeah,
we'll
of course,
talk some
guys.
more,
Yeah, that's
man.
great.
That'd be great.
Thank you very much for having
Thank
me.
you.
guys.
Have a great
Thank
set
you.
tonight.
Appreciate you, brother.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you very
Fun,
much.
guys.
Cool.
Good stuff. Jacob
Very
Sharpe,
nice.
everybody.
Have a
Check
good
him
one.
out. Guy's awesome. Guy
Thank
rock.
you. And Kurtis was he was watching. He said, "This is awesome." He said,
Ah, cool.
"Yeah."